In the science section, Gretchen has already covered what are some of the most common issues found with chemiluminescent Western blots, as well as how to troubleshoot for them. In this lesson, we're going to focus on how to go about this troubleshooting process in the most effective way. But first, I want to assure you that taking the time to optimize your protocol is really going to pay off down the line. Don't settle for a okay blot. You want to make sure you optimize that protocol until you can get great quality data, accurate and reproducible every single time. Remember, there are several steps of this protocol that can be optimized. And even simple things like what are the conditions of your primary antibody incubation can have a huge impact on your final data. The data sheet of your antibodies and of your substrate are great places to start troubleshooting your Western blot protocol. Remember that when you're optimizing that protocol, you want to make incremental changes one at a time so that you can really understand what those changes are doing to your final result. Remember that at the end of the day, you need to be able to image all of your bands in one image in the combined linear range of your instrument and of your targets. If at the end of the day you cannot accomplish that, or you end up having artifacts such as the donut band, you cannot use that data. You need to optimize that protocol and repeat the experiment. Now that you know all there is to know about chemiluminescent Western blots, let's try and summarize some of the most important points that we covered throughout this course. First, remember that chemiluminescence can be a fantastic tool to try and estimate how much protein is present on a Western blot. However, you're always going to be depending on an enzymatic reaction that is changing through time. So it may be a little bit of a challenge to be quantitative when we're doing chemiluminescent Western blots. To try and reduce the variability of this technique, it's going to be extremely important to keep all of the steps of your protocol consistent. That is especially important when it comes down to imaging your membrane, when you place your substrate, and when you acquire your image. By keeping those steps standardized and consistent, you're going to significantly increase the reproducibility of this technique. It is also extremely important that you acquire your images within the linear range of the instrument as well as within the combined linear range of all of your targets. Now that you are practically a professional chemiluminescent Western blotter, it's time to watch Sally's video on how to image your Western blot membrane in the lab. Remember that if you have any questions, you're always welcome to please reach out to us. Thank you very much, and I'll see you on the next one.